I'm so hungry.
We're on.
No, don't.
Yeah, but I'm turning it off so you can't see yourself.
I didn't even watch that.
No, it's just first out.
You're just telling me that now. Alright, what are we talking about first?
International Women's Day. Who's your favourite woman?
I don't know.
Do you want to say Emma Watson?
I was going to say Emma Watson,
Yeah, I
yeah.
knew you were going to say that, and then I'm going to say Ruby Rose.
We should list like what we love about being women.
That's a good idea. We should say that. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick intro.
I have a few extra topics if we need more time.
That's fine. You can say any. I was just doing this as like a time layout. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm gonna skip playing Senorita straight away. We're just gonna go straight into the first topic, yeah? Because we're starting later than I thought. Yeah, okay. So I'll do the intro and then bring up
just a bit of chat, like how you feeling today?
on this Monday Hunday.
I am so hungry. I don't have eaten days. Everyone's gonna be looking at me on the video like it's hot.
Okay, what?
Oh my God, oh is she? I get drunk on jealousy.
Time you right. Dress as a daydream.
Are we going to talk a little bit about the protests outside?
Yeah, I have that.
That's in relation to International Women's Day.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I have that.
We're on the same. I wrote that line as well. No, I only read the intro. Why? So you came in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, so it's International Day, and then after we talk about Emma and Ruby, I'm going to put it to Heroes, and then come back about Joan Burton. And then, like, what I only want to do short snippets in the song. You know what Juan was saying? Instead of, like, two songs together, just, like, one song.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You should introduce the song. You introduce the songs, because I have no idea when you want them.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I think Owen Whelan liked my status.
He sent me a picture of it, and
does he listen?
No, he's in work. But he and then edited the fact that he sent me a picture and edited the fact that I said "you're" instead of "you are." You are welcome. I said "you're welcome."
Nobody's ever liked my status.
Aww.
And I hate putting up statuses. I do it for the good of the show. Did you put some on Munday Hunday?
Yeah. It's so warm. Take this way too far, it'll leave you breathless. On camera, like spraying deodorant.
Oh, actually, can I have some? Can we do something about the Fat Man
Thank you,
dancing?
Monday,
Have you
Monday.
seen the Fat Man dancing thing?
No.
You haven't?
No. Hello and welcome to Munday Hunday. I'm Stacey.
And I'm Lisa.
And that was Taylor Swift with Blank Space, one of my favorites. I think we played that every week so far. I'm not sure.
It's like our usual.
Yeah. So Lisa, today is our first show since our very first show that we haven't had any guests on.
I know, I feel a bit like the studio looks a bit empty.
Yeah,
we need some like, normally we have some guests in to join us.
Yeah. But now you've got more Stacey and Lisa
time.
loving time. Okay, so today is a pretty murky day outside.
Yeah, God, I got absolutely like blown away trying to get to college. my hood, I have a fur thing on my hood, it just ripped off. So I was like, just stay is not good. Just
Yeah, it's a sign. You should have just turned back
stay.
up and back
Like
to bed.
At that point, I was like, well, I just
The day
turn
is
around.
over. Yeah.
But not to fear, we have to stay upbeat.
Yeah, well, it's a great excuse to stay inside and listen to Monday Hundays instead of facing the rain.
Exactly. It's the perfect Monday Hunday day, you could say.
Yeah. So Lisa, happy belated International Women's Day.
Thank you. Same to you, Stacey.
Thank you. Did you do anything to celebrate?
I actually did. I thought it was the day before because I saw loads of posts about it. So then when people were saying it was yesterday, I was a bit like,
yeah, I actually got the same. I was very confused.
I thought it was like a 3-day thing. So
International Women's Week.
Yeah, International Women's Life.
That's it, exactly. Every day. So Lisa, who is your woman of the year? Your the one you would like to.
I think there are so many women that I look up to, like celebrities and people in real life. My mother, cheesy.
Are you listening, Mom?
I love you, Mom. No,
but in the media, like
in the media, well, I'd have to say Emma Watson has to be up there, doesn't she?
Yeah,
that's a pretty obvious one.
Yeah,
with
I knew you were gonna say that, so I had to think of someone else.
I just think I never really would have picked her before, but since I saw her speech with the UN, I just blew me away. She really like hit the nail on the head with the whole feminism thing.
Yeah. She used to be my favorite because I was obsessed with Hermione in the books and Harry Potter. Yeah. And I just felt she used too much eyebrow work in the movie that I just couldn't relate to in the book. So she was never my favorite.
Yeah, you're gonna kill me for saying this, but I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I never related to her in the film. Like I never really cared about the film.
Wait.
What? Stacey's gonna cry.
That's a good thing we don't have any guests on here, Lisa. How long have I known you?
I've told you this. Definitely, I've told you this.
No, we wouldn't be friends.
No, yeah.
Have you never read the books?
I did read one of the books. I read the one. Where Hermione gets a big cat. That's all I remember from it.
The one where Hermione
she gets a big, huge cat.
Oh my God, Lisa.
Prisoner of Azkaban. I think I read that one.
That is a good one. Did you get the whole way through or no?
I think I got 3/4. The chapters are too long.
Oh my God.
Anyway, back to my point.
Sorry.
Stacey's just like losing the will to live here.
Oh my God. Like what?
No, I'm a Twilight fan.
Like
my sister.
I know there's people listening to this just like banging their heads.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry guys. If anybody's with me, tweet into the show.
How are we best friends? What the hell? Like I'm obsessed. Like I'm a member of Pottermore. Like
oh God, I just
every book I've read at least 3 times.
Crazy.
Like every day there's a Harry Potter reference.
No, I don't. My sister's obsessed. As in, she reads all the books. She's older than me. She read all the books, watches all the films. She's mad into it.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Never got really the trend.
Jesus, I'm not gonna look at the same. Anyway,
but Emma Watson. No, let me talk.
Okay.
Emma Watson. When I saw her speech on feminism, I just wanted to share it everywhere because I was like, yes, all of her whole He for She campaign I thought was fantastic because I always think with feminism when you start to talk about it, you can tend to alienate men a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah, and a lot of even women don't fully understand what feminism is or get the wrong idea of it from some of the bad feminists that are not
stereotypical. Yeah, but I think even the word itself holds problems. The fact that it's called feminism and it just the word in itself alienates men. But whereas a feminist is only someone who believes, by definition, who believes in equality. Mm-hmm. So I believe in equality. I'd rather
but I think it's great that she points that out in her speech. She's like, whatever we want to call it, feminism, egalitarianism, equality, it's all the same idea, and that's the main thing. It's not about what it's called at the end of the day.
It's not about
exactly.
It's like she says, how are we supposed to get anywhere if we exclude half of the population?
Exactly. So that's why I really loved her He for She campaign, and she's one of my top huns, I have to say.
One of my top ones.
Oh God.
Who's also one of my biggest crushes ever.
Here we go.
Really
Girl crush.
Is Ruby Rose. I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but she's gonna be starting in the new season of Orange is the New Black. I think she's going to be the new love interest.
Why is it all lesbians in that?
Well, because it's like a women's penitentiary, and she used to be a lesbian. Have you ever watched it?
No.
Yeah, well, she used to have a girlfriend, and so basically that's it. Like, she used to have a girlfriend. The girlfriend ends up in prison with her, and now Ruby Rose, who is my idol, is going to be joining it. And the reason why she's mine is because I think she's mine. She's mine.
Back off, Stacey.
No, but in all seriousness, she raised awareness to like gender fluidity. She's an Australian MTV presenter and model, and she goes from identifying as female to as male. And she released a video of herself going through that transition. And I just admire her for having that courage. And she's one of the biggest figures for that. But she's engaged to Roald Dahl's granddaughter. So.
Oh, is that Sophie Dahl's daughter?
Yeah,
I know his daughter. His daughter is really tall, and she's a model.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, she's fine, but I'm finer. Okay, so they are our heroes. So the next song, in keeping with that, is going to be Alesso's Heroes.
Woo!
So
stay tuned. We have more on ladies. Oh wait, ladies. International Women's Day, Ladies Day,
and how it went down in our university. So listen up.
Hi.
That was so helpful.
Yeah,
he was really helpful. Yeah.
I knew it. He's
yeah,
great.
And he asked great questions, and I was like,
what did he ask?
Just like I can't think now. It was just really.
That was pretty short.
Yeah, like I mean, it was kind of hard. Like,
what did he say?
He said, if I have a problem, like if I.
Are you sure we're not on air?
Sit down.
You can't hear us talking.
Go on.
What was I saying? Is that the radio on your camera?
Oh, say hi to the camera.
Well, I see it's playing.
Oh, there's a oh, you're on camera. Have you played my song yet?
No.
Yeah, I just see it was playing.
Yeah, Lisa, no, he just kind of said, like, if I ever get to a point where there's a German word I don't know, just say it in English and just ask, if you talk about this, enjoy it. Which I was kind of thinking would be a good idea anyway. But like, no, he was really helpful because he just kind of asked me some questions that they would probably ask me.
I told him to do that.
Is that on?
We're broadcasting
It's on the
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. That's how I had to go on.
Munday Hunday. I want to take a picture now of that.
I was at home. That's not to go on. Across the YouTube.
I don't know. Just look at Mark's TV.
My TV. Okay.
Can you take a screenshot of that, please? Wait, I'll just take one. Actually, Connor, will you take a picture of me and Stacey? We just have this one song, Stacey.
Yeah, it's only the one song. With the thing in it, or what?
Can you see us both?
Oh. I'll say a second. How do I turn it around? There we go.
Is it Instagram? Is this taking the way?
It is, but it is kind of cool because I have you see it between it. So.
Can I see?
See the popcorn.
The popcorn. Oh my god, it was so annoying. And like I turned around to give him filthies and he was like, "You want some?" I was like, "No, I don't."
Can I go on with you?
Do you want to?
You mind? No. I won't say much. I'll be silent in the background.
Okay, take this one. That's number 2. What? That's not possible. They're all mute. You haven't said anything. It's not possible. They're all mute. Okay, we're talking about a quick mention on Joan Burton and the protest. Huh? Do you want to talk about a quick mention of Joan Burton and the protest?
Yeah, that's what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But only like quickly, and then I'm playing another song.
Oh, why? Because 2 weeks songs. Why quickly?
Instead of doing trees. Is that taking the sound?
Yes.
Wow.
It's put it on YouTube.
I just watched it on YouTube and you didn't hear her saying, "Oh hey."
Hi, Ivan.
Okay,
So I'm listening.
take your headphones. And that's 1, 2, 3.
Stacey, what's
Hello and
welcome back to Monday
Hunday.
Hunday. We need a new slogan thing. We need like a little jingle.
Yeah, but that was our jingle. Don't you think? Okay, wait. I'm just going to introduce now. I lied when I said we didn't have a guest.
He's a surprise guest.
I after realizing Lisa didn't like Harry Potter, I knew I couldn't work with her alone.
Lisa doesn't like Harry
I
Potter.
know. Can we not go
So
there
I
again?
knew I needed a witness in case I hurt her. So that's why we brought in.
I'm being bullied
Connor.
here.
You're not being bullied. Calm down.
Calm down.
But yeah, our jingle. What do you guys think of this? I've been
Working
mulling
on
this
it.
over, right? You ready? Munday Hunday.
If you guys could see her face, it's a lot more. Oh, actually, maybe you can. She's on webcam right now, but if you guys
Okay.
could see her face, it's
I'm doing
so
it
funny.
right to the camera. Do it with me, guys. Are you ready? Look at
Okay.
the camera. 1, 2, 3. Munday Hunday.
Okay, enough of embarrassing ourselves. Right,
Okay.
back to the matter at hand. We were just talking about International Women's Day. Who is our ultimate inspirational woman?
Joan Burton.
Connor, do you have one?
Oh, I can't think
The
of
ultimate
stuff.
hun. Think over it. We'll get
I'll
back
think
to you.
about it
Right,
and
we'll get
come
back
back
to you on
to
that.
you.
Okay, great.
Well, people were talking about it all over campus, International Women's Day, and we had a bit of a visitor to the library for a talk.
Just a bit of her.
Just a little bit of her. That doesn't make sense. But
Just a
Joan
little
Burton,
bit
our
more.
politician, came to Maynooth to talk about something. What did she come to talk about?
Well, she just came to talk about women's achievements in Ireland. And there was a lot of controversy over that because a lot of people think Maynooth has a socialist society and the FemSoc in collaboration, and they just think that it wasn't appropriate that Joan Burton would be the one to come and talk on International Women's Day, because a lot of people think that Joan Burton has targeted the weak women in society, so it's kind of hypocritical to have her come and talk. There's a Spark initiative, which is a single parents allowance, something with a K, where it's to do with the benefits that a single parent gets, which the majority are single mothers, and she has cut that, and she's also she's cut the allowances and apparently cut jobs. I think it is. I'm not fully clear, and basically she promised a lot of things before she came into power, or not into power, but got into her position, and since then
She
she
hasn't
has
really
gone back on them.
Yeah.
And they feel that she has targeted weak women in society, and they saw her visit as an opportunity to
Protest.
to protest. And I was there for a time, and I saw that there had been letters written to her. Like, it was a peaceful process. They had 50 letters it was to hand to Joan Burton to take, and how her measures has implicated on the lives of vulnerable women in our society. So it was a controversial decision to have her to come to the university. But what do you think, Lisa? Do you think as a woman in a high political position should be here to talk to, because that in itself is an achievement to
I think
to that
she should be allowed to have the right to speak about her opinions, because obviously if we believe in freedom of speech, then
True.
we need to listen to opinions that we not only agree with, but also ones that we maybe disagree with, so then we can take some sort of action against it or towards it. And I also think it's great that people were protesting about it, because I always kind of had this idea that Irish people are not as big on protesting as maybe some other countries.
Yeah.
Like in Germany, they have a very politically active youth, and it doesn't seem to be as much in Ireland, but that kind of shows you that people do care and people are willing to come out. And they were really pushing for repeal the Eighth Amendment on the Constitution about abortion. So I think that was interesting, and I wonder if it will make any sort of impact.
Well, I do think that relative to the population of Maynooth, that it was quite a small turnout, and not a lot of people knew about the protests until there was the gathering out in front of it. So I do think that it is.
There could be more done.
There could be more done, but it was good to see, and she has every right to come here, and she obviously does have a right to talk about women's achievements. She has achieved a lot herself as a woman, and it just can be disputed how much she's done for others.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the issue there.
I think it's always good to bring these things to light, to get people talking, especially around International Women's Day and that whole shebang. I think it's interesting.
It's important to start conversations.
Exactly.
You know?
So her coming, it can't be seen as just a bad thing. If it got people talking, if it got opinions flowing, if it got, if it raised some awareness about what she's doing for the country, what we want to do against that, or
like
if we
even
agree or
through the whole
disagree,
thing, I learned a lot more about her role in the government. So it does spread awareness, if anything, which is very important. I'm gonna go to a song now.
I want to ask Connor about his most influential woman. He never answers.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to be thinking about it, Connor.
I actually didn't think about it.
Is it Joan Burton, Connor?
It's
Lady Gaga.
Burton.
It's gonna be something like Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say Lady Gaga because
Say Lady Gaga. She's the top one.
I feel like that's a cliche, but at the same time, like fair play to her, she has risen through the ranks.
Is
so
it true
to say.
she's engaged?
She's engaged, to her long time boyfriend, now fiance. The engagement ring is like massive, gaudy. No, it's gaudy. I don't like it at all, but
Gaudy.
Gaudy.
Fabulous word.
Isn't it?
She was always so independent, and I don't need a man, and all this.
She really doesn't need.
Yeah, she just
kind of likes having there.
I'm just surprised now, because she was always like married to her fans, and she used to. What was it? She used to always say, don't depend on a man, because at least your music career can't wake up and one day and say I don't love you anymore or something.
But I feel like it's kind of refreshing to hear someone say that who's actually in a relationship, because it's not someone who's just a man hater. It's someone who is actively carrying that out. You know what I mean?
You mean
she has a relationship.
for her to say,
and for us to hear like that, she's saying you don't need a man, but at the same time she has one.
So it's
but
not
she's saying
like
that
she's
she
bitter.
doesn't need him. Like, she's not a bitter man hater, she still likes men. She's just saying you don't need them. Like, they're just nice.
I agree.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man. Okay.
Like one. Okay, so the next song we have is Gorillaz. It's Dead. Oh, I found a spot on my arm and I'm starting to freak out.
We're blabbing so much.
Don't forget you're on the camera.
That looks fine, isn't it? Where's that? Isn't it just like
Don't worry, Stacey. That's like a little pimple or something.
Yeah.
You don't have cancer.
Don't even start.
I know, but it's important.
Can you hear it?
I'm a recovering hypochondriac, and every little spot.
What are you talking about next?
To me.
Okay. Tell me what's the thanks.
I will. Yeah.
Where's you're watching?
What is next?
He just texted me, I don't need no man.
But I'd like one.
Yeah, I don't need you, Nick. Fuck you. Alright. Are we going to talk about that fat man dancing? I can't believe you haven't seen that
was
picture.
Really nice.
Right, guys.
That was really cute.
We're going to talk about that. So think about some opinions.
Either men's mental health, shocked in the Gaeilge, fat man dancing.
But we have to talk about fat man dancing because it was everywhere. What will I Google to find that?
Election week.
Fat man dancing.
Is this week election week?
Yeah.
Are we voting this week?
Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. I am
I
starving.
feel like I haven't been that harassed by them yet.
Oh no, that's a bit dodgy, no? Oh,
I feel like we're upping our listenership a little bit. First time Nick has listened.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Owen's
didn't listen
listening.
last week.
Fun unsupported.
I feel like I'm intruding on your Monday Hunday.
No,
This
I
is my
like
second
being
week in a
here.
row now I've joined in.
That's fine.
You're a guest. You're a good guest. Yeah, even celebrities were getting in on that dancing man being bullied.
Yeah,
online.
who was it?
Have you seen that?
It wasn't Ed
Stacey?
Sheeran. Who was it? It was
Oh,
someone
yeah, I've
else.
seen it. Look at it now.
Was it Bruno Mars or someone tweeted to him and the girl who wants
Oh,
to
Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams, that's who it was.
We'll talk about that now. I'll introduce this story since you don't know.
Yeah.
So was Nick talking German to you?
Yeah.
Doesn't he sound funny when he speaks German?
No.
I think he did. So
I've never heard him speak German before, so it was like, oh, he's actually German.
Yeah, yeah. You expect him to speak with an American accent, and then
Yeah.
he sounds so like girly when he speaks German. I was sounds like.
Okay, I have
And
to
then when
watch
he speaks American,
the.
it's like whatever.
What's it? What's it on YouTube? Dolly. Lisa dear.
Just Google Fat Man Dancing and find
Oh,
it.
Google something else.
No, it's actually not a video.
It's not a video, just Google it.
It's a picture, basically, of that these
Oh, I know,
girls
Google.
that these girls took of a guy on a night out dancing.
Right.
No, I won't come up with Google that. See, this look.
Oh, why everyone in the world is talking about fat man shame dancing.
Yeah.
Fat shame dancing man.
Basically, they took a picture of him and they were like, "Oh, saw this creature on a night out." He stopped laughing. He stopped when he saw us laughing.
Oh,
Lisa.
and then the head down.
Oh, and then
But
everybody.
don't tell me until we're on air, so it's like.
Okay.
Real reaction. Lisa, can we talk about the fact that we're wearing the same jumper?
Oh, I'll bring that up.
Oh Christ.
I'll be like, guys. When do we come? Right. We may talk.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna cut this short. Oh.
Hi, Nick.
Hello and
Welcome back.
to Munday Hunday.
Stop trying to make that happen,
It's
Stacey. Stop trying to make Monday Hunday happen.
Okay.
No. Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. You're here with me, Lisa,
Me, Stacey.
and our special guest, Connor.
And Martha.
So we're just taking a look through what has caught our eye this week, and one story that we can't ignore is this online campaign for the man that was dancing. Basically, Stacey hasn't heard about this, so I have to tell her now, live time. I don't know how you missed this. You must have been living under a rock. Basically, what it is some girls on a night out took a picture of this quite heavy man. We have to kind of say that. He's quite overweight. But he was shaking his thing on the dance floor. She took a picture of him strutting his stuff, and there was two pictures. Another picture very closely following it,
I'm just gonna get it up in front
where
of
the
me.
man looks really dejected, has his head down, looks really sad. And underneath it, she said, "Spotted this specimen trying to dance the other week. He stopped when he saw us laughing." So basically, he was there.
God. Whenever I only grazed over them, and I just thought it was like a silly video.
No.
But there's actually a picture of him.
Really it's quite it's actually caused quite a stir because it was retweeted many times.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, but people are going crazy about it, and it actually has ended up really good because they're trying to get loads of celebrities have got involved. Everybody's been tweeting about it. Everybody's been showing like a sign of solidarity to the man and like against size shaming and online bullying. And now they're trying to stand up for the right for everybody to be allowed to, you know, strut their stuff, and they're organizing a big huge dance party for him with how many people are coming? Like
I read it was like 2,500 was
2,500
the original.
Women or something. It's all women, isn't it?
But it'll grow. Yeah, it was all women to start.
And they all want to have a huge dance party for him, which has already raised more than $30,000 online. So it's just crazy how one negativity can turn into such a huge positivity. And I always say that about the power of the internet.
But celebrities latched on to this as well. Like Pharrell Williams tweeted to him and this woman who was trying to organize this dance party, and he wants to get involved. He wants to be at it and take part, which is crazy.
Yeah, I can just imagine Pharrell like singing his "Happy Clap Along" and the guy just like shaking his stuff. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, it says here. He says, thanks for the interest and the tweet he wrote on his newly established Twitter account @DancingManFound, which quickly attracted more than 51,000 followers already. His Twitter account.
Pharrell tweeted, "Hey, Cassandra Rules, keep me posted about your dance party. Never be ashamed of yourself. You are both truly other."
Yeah, that's great now, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think it's great. It's such a huge thing, like size shaming. It's everywhere, whether it be like overweight people or thin people, or you know, I don't want to throw any labels, but everybody kind of experiences it. A lot of people do, and I think it's a really great way to kind of fight back against the online bullying.
Yeah, show solidarity against that, and so people may think twice before they post things like that.
Exactly.
I think that it's funny, and I hope they feel ashamed of themselves and not the dance.
But I have to say, the very is wondering if people are like, you know, people are very quick to jump on the moral bandwagon, but if people really were there, would they actually dance with him? You know what I mean?
Well, I know if I saw any, like, I would never even think of taking a picture of someone.
I wouldn't. No, I would not take a picture and put it up. But I probably would.
Well, I probably wouldn't go dance with a strange man, but I, you know.
But like a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I would have definitely danced with him." I think it's.
Oh, okay.
It's the sad reality is people probably wouldn't, and people probably would have stared. You know, just is the reality. So, I mean, fair play to him. He must. I hope it's a huge confidence boost.
Would now after seeing a big.
Yeah, I think stuff like that does make a difference. You know.
Like we were saying, starts a conversation.
Gets
the dialogue going.
That's it. Like, I think we're all very quick to do things and not really think about our actions. And then when something like this happens, and
is a good thing.
The picture just breaks my heart.
I know.
Poor little head. He looks so dejected.
Yeah.
I think we all have the right to shake our booty, no matter what size we are. I love a good dance.
Exactly. I'm just really lucky because I'm such a good dancer.
Oh God. Here we go.
No matter what anybody says, okay?
There's controversy now if Stacey really is a good dancer. Some people are saying she's awful.
Yeah.
I think she's fab.
I feel like it's like Marmite, like you either love my dancing or you hate it. Yeah. Okay, so give me a reason to dance, and maybe anybody watching on the YouTube feed can get a glimpse.
Oh yeah.
Connor, what was your song that you wanted to move over to?
My song is called Not This Time by the Two Bears.
Okay.
It's really good.
Where did you come across it?
My boyfriend showed it to me, or he like introduced me to them. They're really good. Like I didn't like them at first, but this song is really catchy. It's just a great song.
Can I dance to it?
You can indeed.
I'm so excited. Okay, so stay tuned to Munday Hundays. And enjoy the two bears, not this time.
Mm-hmm.
We're the two bears. Oh, here's Nick going on this big philosophical thing now. He's like, "Oh, I'm happy to help him. That man has a good career ahead of him."
Oh, thanks you.
He's a great judge of character now, so if he says that, it's high praise.
Does Nick think I'm a good dancer?
He says, "Moby will be the DJ." Hashtag body shaming. Hashtag Nick is busy white.
Yeah.
Like, I love how it's done.
Stacey, you love the video for this song.
Okay, next topic.
Would I?
Yeah, watch it later on.
Okay.
There was actually something I wanted. Oh, we should bring up the men's mental. I feel like it's all kind of along the same thread, though.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
I'll
right?
just have a quick mention to it. I don't want to get.
I found an interesting article about Ireland ranking below Germany and England in children's mobility study. So children's mobility. So basically, children are not don't feel as safe in Ireland.
Oh.
And I was thinking we could talk about like if we think it's
Do you think?
only real.
Very serious.
What's that? You could just say like because it's the teenagers as well and like things that they're afraid of when they're walking on their own.
Yeah.
The lyrics to the song are actually at the top, but it's a really good song.
It's too serious.
No, it's about like he's saying like that he's like at home alone in their bed and like his partner's out, doing whatever. But now he's saying, oh, not this time. I'm not gonna put up with your shit. So it's a good song. It's just really upbeat.
We only have 15 minutes. What are we talking about?
Okay. Did you think of anything for the 7-word idea?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. I'm going to bring it up and then I goes, but we'll come back to that later. I'll give you time to think about it. Like, give us time. I'll explain to you on there and then give you time. And then we'll come back to that at the end. And then you talk about the feeling safe, mobility. And then depending whether we have time or not. Yeah, it should be fine.
What are we talking about?
I'm going to mention.
You don't have to talk about the mobility thing if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. And because the rest of the things that I have are kind of jokey things, so that would be like
Yeah.
serious
It's just something different.
Yeah, sure. We don't need to.
I'm just gonna find the article now.
Okay.
I can lead on that if you want.
Well, I'm gonna first bring up the 7 up free 7-word thing, and I'll say, but we'll come back to that.
Okay.
And then you bring up. I have.
You should say like tweet us if no one ever does.
Well, I don't have the Twitter thing open.
No, you can probably tweet us. Oh God, we need more of this. They're gonna be looking at us like
it's warm in here.
it's like a.
Oh, he's watching me on YouTube.
Hey.
Hi, Owen. I'm an awesome dancer.
Is Karina listening?
I don't know.
She always listens. There's a thing where we can find out how many people are listening. Do you want to do that? I'm
We can
afraid
do
to
that.
know.
I would
Somebody
know.
3 people.
I want to do.
I don't know.
You can find out.
How?
He
Yeah,
said
I
it-
think.
he said it in the group how to do it. I don't know.
You're trying to cut us for spraying aerosols in here. It's kind of
Sorry,
area.
you can open the
No,
door.
it's fine.
Oh shit!
I can't find the article.
I keep looking while I'm like this 7 up free.
Are you starting, Stace?
Yeah. Hello and welcome back to Munday Hunday. Maybe it does get old, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing that I want to bring up really quickly, and I'm kind of stealing this off another radio station. When they were talking about
FM 104.
it was Finn. Oh no, it was my own brain.
Down.
Simmer. Right. So they were saying that there's a 7-Up free are doing a campaign and they want people to think of a 7-word idea of an invention that they like think out of their brain and would be the best thing ever. And I thought this was really funny and I'll give you as an example. So I want to hear what you, Lisa and Connor would pick, and anyone who's listening, if you want to post it on our Facebook Munday Hunday page, give us a like and comment on your 7-word idea. So for example, this is class, right? All year non-smelling fake tan. Shit, that's only 6. No, I forgot one. All year round non-smelling fake tan.
7.
Yes.
Would that not be the best thing ever?
Yes.
Like you could just like put it on one day and then be tanned
I can't
all
say.
year
Can
round.
I give mine, or are we
And
going to give it
not
later?
now. Well, I feel like Connor needs a chance to think about what his 7-word invention would be.
This is gonna take time.
I gave Connor a
I'm
chance
giving you
before.
time.
Okay, well let me think. Okay,
Okay,
you continue
so
talking.
we're
Move on.
gonna proceed with something that Lisa wants to bring up. We're gonna go through.
Yeah.
So what's that, Lisa, hon?
This is a little bit different to what we normally talk about, but it just kind of caught my interest this week. There's a new study done, and it shows that Ireland ranks below Germany and England in a children's mobility study. So basically, it's about how much freedom children in Ireland have to get around these days, and is it safe for children and teenagers in Ireland?
Like, are you talking about like infrastructure, like
No, like
what the
traveling to
buses are,
school,
or-
moving around in their communities? Do they have fear of being kidnapped? And there's like a little poster thing, I'll show you now, about all the things like that children worry about. And dogs is one of the biggest ones.
They worry about dogs.
Dogs
Dogs is a big
kidnapping,
fear.
animals, bullying, things like
Criminals,
that.
stalkers,
And it
accidents.
kind of made me think about the other story in the news this week about the poor. Did you hear about the 10-year-old boy that saved his sister from almost being abducted?
Oh, he was on the back
Yes.
of a van or something.
What a hero! What a legend! And that's kind of scary that can happen.
Yeah.
Basically, a man just out of prison, was it, or on bail, released on bail, attempted to kidnap a 10-year-old boy, no, 12-year-old boy,
Yeah.
a 12-year-old girl, sorry, and got the story wrong. And her 10-year-old brother saved the day by jumping on the man while she escaped in the car. So it's just interesting that we can't feel safe as children anymore.
What about you, Lisa, when you were younger? Did you feel safe around Rathnure?
That's what I was just thinking now,
Rathnure.
because me and Stacey grew up very differently. Obviously, you grew up in the city.
Yeah.
I grew up in the middle of nowhere on a mountain down a big long lane in the country. So there was never any issue with me, like, going around. I could do whatever I wanted, but there wasn't much to do. That's the only thing.
Run around some fields.
Yeah. What about for you when you were younger?
Yeah, there was a lot of fear around when I was younger, like fear mongering, like, they'd hear of something happening in a state like 5 minutes away or something, and then a mother would go around knocking on all the doors, telling them that this has happened, to be more careful of her kids. And then I get my mom sitting us down, and this has happened, and blah blah blah, and you need to watch out for vans and sweets, and don't take them, and don't take lifts,
Wow.
and like don't
I was
pass
told
the
about
corner.
There
and
was
don't
nothing like that in the
No,
country
it
at
was
all.
the fear mongering was something fierce. Like
Yeah.
it really was. Like if one person heard of anything happening, then there'd be walking around knocking on the door, like
We were told to
spreading
watch
fear.
out for the white van. The man in the white
Yeah.
van is what
Yeah.
we were told to look out for.
I remember actually one time when I went to an all-girls school in Lucan Village, and there was a van that had attempted to get girls into it, like on the way home. And like and this is like the fear that's been created. I don't know if it was the best way to deal with it. But they would make announcements over the schools. Do not leave the school. Get your parents to come and collect you from the gate. There's a van circling the school, praying, waiting for girls on the way home.
That's terrifying.
That
And
is
this is an
terrifying.
announcement over. And like there's kids 11, 12 years old in first year thinking,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's not safe to go to school.
As I said, in where I'm from, it wasn't like that when I was younger. But I've noticed now. My little brother is 11, and it's changed vastly now. I used to be allowed to. Once school was over, that was it. I could do whatever I wanted. I could walk down the street, meet my parents wherever I wanted. Now the teacher has to walk to the gates with the children, and they're not allowed leave unless their parents are there to exactly pick them up.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite sad, like reflection on society, that we
It
have
is.
to
I
feel like
think
we be like that with children.
I feel like things
And
like that are
teenagers.
good though, to just keep mindful. But I feel like spreading fear, irrational fear, just leads to panic and doesn't lead for any constructive solution.
I had to laugh on they have a list of what children in Ireland are afraid of when they're walking alone on their own, and then they have what second level school students are afraid of, and one of them is travelers. I don't know if they mean like the traveling community or that's on the list. I don't know. Or
People
strange.
like from
Or
Italy,
people
like,
from like yeah, like tourists.
true.
I found that so
Where
weird.
is this fire?
Fear, but mainly the things were kidnapping, fear of assault, stalkers, strangers getting robbed.
I was terrified of getting kidnapped. And
Really?
any car that I thought was slowing down near me, I would like freak out. Or if someone was like walking behind me on the same, like I was really paranoid about it, and someone was walking on the same side of the street as me. If I crossed the road, I would always cross the road, and if they crossed as well, I ran. I just ran. Like I had no shame. I can't count. I can't count the amount of times that I just ran straight home.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
I had a very irrational fear when I was walking home at night that I still get this if I've been out late at night. I'm walking past the other houses on my road and I'd be afraid that someone is hiding behind the garden walls and they're going to come out the driveway or hop over the wall. And I still get this irrational fear. And I don't know why, but yeah, I always walk far out on the path. It's so irrational, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
I think it's good to be safe, but it's kind of sad that Ireland is one of the worst for how free young people can be, because obviously it's not very safe.
Yeah.
But did you find in Germany ranked as more safer kind of country?
I can't speak for Germany as a whole, because where I was staying in Freiburg was actually quite secluded to the rest of Germany. Like it had its own social structure, to be honest. And in Freiburg there was very little crime, very little antisocial behaviour. You really felt safe there, you know. There wasn't.
Well, I was in Munich, which is a totally different story. It's a city of 3.5 million people. Really safe in comparison to Dublin or other places in Ireland, and I felt very safe. I felt very safe in the underground. But that said, in the area where I lived in the suburbs, it was well known for about 2 months that there was a guy going around at night time trying to stop young women after they'd gotten off the U-Bahn and after they were walking back to their apartments, and there were a few attempted rapes at night, and it was like, and everyone was very conscious of it.
As well.
I bet you though it was like a huge
it was
shock, like because it wasn't normal. Whereas in Ireland, we're a little desensitized to it. I think like just another
stuff
issue.
like going home. I worked in an Irish bar, like I said before, and I would have to take the bus home at 3:30 in the morning. And when I tell people that over here, they're like, "Oh God, that's very dangerous." I'm like, oh. But at the same time, there was stories about, it depends on the area you were in, because there was a girl I was working with over there, and she lived in the north of Bremen, and it was quite a dodgy area. And one night she was going home, and one of the guys from the bar that we worked in actually followed her home and like assaulted her, punched her in the face.
That's horrible.
So
it does happen.
It does happen. Yeah, that's all I want to say. And she
I think as long as you have common sense around you, you know, or if you're on your own, like just make a phone call, you know. I remember anytime, like I used to work in Pizza Hut that was down the road from me, and I'd always get off, like, and it would only be like 9 or 10, but it would be dark, and I would be so scared, and I would always ring my friend Owen, who's listening now. I would always ring him. I was the most annoying person ever, and I only like used him for the company on the way home. And then
he's listening, Stacey.
He knows.
Say it off there.
And I would get to the door and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm home now. So no, but like the point is, like, you know, just being on the phone, or
it just makes you feel a bit better to have someone
have
there,
a bit of company or whatever. Just common sense. Like, it doesn't matter what the rating is. That's only statistics.
Exactly.
You always need to have your wits about you, man or woman,
German or Irish.
German or Irish. Okay, so what song will we go to now?
Are we gonna do the? Have you thought of your 7?
No,
okay. Well,
it's too difficult because I'm so distracted by what's going on. I can't come up with anything, and I barely understand the concept.
Okay, solution. We're gonna have a song. I really like Rihanna, 4 or 5 seconds. Is that okay?
Do it.
Right, so we're gonna play that. Connor doesn't like that. Did you see that face? Whoa.
I'm on the fence about it,
really?
to be honest.
Well, I can play something else, guys. Okay, so, and then Connor, you'll have time to think, and then we'll close on that. Let me just get it up
Pressure.
here. There is no pressure, but we're just not gonna talk to you for the entire song, so you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
no distractions.
Okay.
You need to explain the concept again. I still don't get it.
7 words of an invention.
Like an
Right.
Something that you think
Okay.
people need.
So like a tagline or like an advertisement almost.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
But just
That's what it amounts
describing
to.
the invention.
Yeah.
Connor
In 7
always
words.
needs to be
Oh my God,
pressed.
it's so complicated.
It is complicated.
Okay, to the song. Okay, guys, listen in so you can see what he comes up with and what me and Lisa came up with.
Okay, I need to think. I can't think of anything.
She wants to start her show. It's only 57.
It's almost 12. Alright.
Just do it. Just
We're just gonna at the end. We're gonna cut this song short and then tell our inventions and then be off by like 12:01. Is that okay? Yeah. Can I just put in my
Yeah, sure.
thing and then I'll have the song ready. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of what creative. What are you saying?
I can't tell you.
Why can't you
I
tell
have
me?
to wait until on air.
Sorry.
What would you love in your life? Like, that would make your life so much easier.
I don't know. It's on time. 1 word or 2.
2.
2
So
words.
what's your show called on?
It's really crap.
Oh, you have one.
On time, and cheap public transport. I don't want to.
Show you later. Just go to chapter. Should I start a second? This was the shittest thing ever. I could either roll
Oh, really?
or else a roll.
She didn't give back.
Oh, she said good.
She didn't give back mine or Kane's. Because she said she wanted to copy them because they were good.
Let's go.
She said they
Yeah,
were
you can
good.
just throw it in
I don't even remember what I wrote about.
A there and then I'll
Which
play
one did
it.
you do?
Irish language.
What did I do?
Okay, so
Shit.
we're ready to
Yeah.
cook. I'll just wait until it like makes sense of it. How do you fade out again? Just use the crossfader. Yes, it does.
My kindness.
And all of my weakness, cause I'm full.
Welcome back to the show. We're coming to the end of the show now.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna come to a quick end with our
So
7-word
sad.
ideas.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
It's been a good one. It's been a good,
Good
day
old
today.
show.
What about you, Connor? Did you think of one?
Right, I was under pressure and I had no
You
time.
were.
Okay, so this isn't great, but I would love to have this in my life. So on time and affordable public transport service. Okay.
That's it. You could have just stopped at public transport. We get the
That's 6
idea.
words. That has to be
No,
7.
that was 7.
Wait, what?
On time is 2 words. On time.
Oh,
public-
sorry,
no,
guys.
On time and
Lisa can't
affordable
count.
public. I can't. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, well that is a very
We'll
good
move on.
concept that perhaps
We all want
be in
that,
place.
don't we, really?
Yeah.
and affordable. Okay, Lisa, what was yours?
Okay, my one is also weird. Oh, wait, no, I can't remember. Oh. To give you a hangover.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the dream.
the entire night.
Yeah, but you know, the hassle.
That is
Sometimes
the
you want to
dream.
let loose.
That
You
is
don't want
the
to
dream.
suffer the next day.
Okay, mine is, I'm very excited about this, guys. All your favorites in one beautiful bar. So, like, you know the way squares would be like a square of Galaxy Caramel, a
Oh
square
my
of Dairy Milk,
God!
but like you could pick it yourself. Like you could like, you know, order it yourself and pick what mix you'd want to
That
get
is a
these
genius
bars.
idea.
Stacey, you
I
can be a millionaire
I
with
know,
this.
Get
We
on
shouldn't,
to
no, we
Cadbury's.
shouldn't be putting these ideas on air because somebody's
Copyright,
gonna copyright that shit.
2015
People are gonna be taking our ideas and getting millions of them.
Okay, now we have to bring it to a close. Thanks a million, Connor Ferris, for
No
coming
problem.
in. I've been
Connor.
Stacey.
We'll see you next. Oh, I'm Lisa Redmond.
And we'll see you next time. Next we have the Alana Maher Show, and this is Derek Ryan, Raggle Taggle Gypsy. Yeah.
He said turn off the webcam microphone.
Yes, webcam still on.
Okay, how do I do that?
No, turn it on.
Maybe.